We should talk about Man City, though, because, another Premier League title, which would be 5 in 6 years, which equals any level of dominance we've ever seen in the Premier League, Man United, all of them. And they're also looking like potentially Champions League winners this season, potentially FA Cup winners. They could basically cap off that run of dominance with a treble. Are we looking, and remember, this is the points tallies that they've been putting up aren't even comparable to old Man United. It's insane. Are we looking at the best Premier League team of all time?
No, because I think it's one of those things where, again, you've seen how they've done it. Let's not forget, in this season, what's come out is 100 and something breaches in the rules. You cannot forget about that. You can't forget how it's been done. So yes, they've done something incredible on the pitch, but then the way they've done it, let's not forget about that. They've broken the rules. So
that doesn't change that they're the best team, though.
Yeah, but how did you become the best team? Because it takes time. A lot of teams that, like, for what you guys are going to go through, you can't just throw money at things and think it's going to work. You have to operate within the guidelines of the game.
So every single title gone. So
but if you just imagine, I'm a cheater. I cheated.
They didn't cheat.
What did they do then?
They didn't cheat. That's not cheating. That's not cheating.
So wait, you're telling me you can say that there's fans in the stadium now, not there. You pumped up the apparent wages that you're making. You can't do it. It's like if Newcastle would like to buy whoever they want. They can't because they have to operate in the guidelines of the game. These guys haven't done that.
Well, we haven't got proof of that, and that's the issue. Is they're going to fight this tooth and nail, and we might never get the answers for 3-4 more years. They're going to drag this out through the court. Pep Guardiola could be retired by the time we find out about all of this with his feet up. Thog, what are you saying, bro?
I fully back the fact that they have the best Premier League team we've ever seen. Especially if they go ahead to win the treble, you can't doubt it. Whether they've done it the right way or not, I take your point. You can't deny that De Bruyne and Haaland is almost a cheat code. And football over the years develops and improves in fitness. And what we've got now is the best we've ever seen. And Man City, the fact they're going for a treble, and I think they could be getting it, then
It's not just the money you spend, it's how you spend it. And Chelsea are living proof this season. You can throw as much money at a situation as possible. It doesn't guarantee things. And I understand
But where would Chelsea be without the money? Before Abramovich millions came in, they weren't a team that you'd look at and say, "Hey guys, look at these guys, look what they've achieved." But now you even if it's gone bad this season, I'm telling you, next season Chelsea will be fine. They'll be all right. So that money, it makes a big difference. You can't pretend.
But in regards to the starting 11, the manager, everything. Are we all in agreement that this is the greatest that we've seen?
I'd say it's definitely the greatest, 100%. The records they've broken, we even, what are they, the first team to do a domestic quadruple here. They won every trophy available at one season. They hit 100 points. No one else has done that.
Better than Man United, though.
Yeah, they hit 100 points. They're Centurions. Pep is making a case for being the best manager.
You know, when I try and imagine that great Man United side, for example, I have a hard time imagining how they would cope with the possession of City.
Sir Alex.
How they would win that ball back, even those iconic Roy Keane and all
Sir
that.
Alex.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
Because for me, Sir Alex Ferguson, when I watched this clip a while back of 1980s football, 1990s football, and you see how things have changed. And that's not Sir Alex Ferguson's fault. It's he was in an era, and Sir Alex Ferguson walked so Pep could run. It's evolution, and
he dealt with every time he got the challenge, he dealt with what came up. So the last person that he had to deal with was Jose Mourinho, and Jose Mourinho really pushed him. He wanted to walk away. Fresh guy off the block, Jose comes in and he challenges Fergie, and Fergie deals with that. So when you say, how's he going to manage? Fergie will find a way. So it's like
but actually, the reality was look, I'm more of a Fergie fan than a Pep fan. But if you look at Fergie when all of these top managers turned up in the Premier League, he started dropping titles. People started picking things off against him. And that was just the pre-Klopp era. If I look at the managers Pep has seen off within his time in the Premier League, it's the best of the best generally.
The prime of Liverpool. And next season, the prime of Arsenal.
And I'm more of a club.
Even prime Real Madrid against Jose in La Liga.
I'm more of a club fan than a Pep fan, and I'm not trying to make this about managers specifically, but the reality is Pep just had the better tools consistently because of the money, and the money is playing a massive part in it.
It makes a difference.
But in terms of just judging them as the greatest, it's hard to give anyone else the edge over them when I've never seen this level of like overpowering of the league. Like someone said before the show, I can't remember who said it was, we're in a farmers league at this point.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not a farmers league.
No, but think about it.
It's not a farmers league.
No, but if you look at all of the top 5 leagues and you look at the dominance that City have had, they have been completely dominant. Fair enough, there have been teams that have like challenged them, but if you look at the actual titles, 5 and 6 years that it will be.
Yeah, but they it's rare in all of those titles that they've won it clear. Do you know what I mean? They've been pushed right to the edge by Liverpool. Arsenal have pushed them to the edge this season.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you look at the farmers leagues, like PSG dominate, Bayern Munich dominate.
Okay, so it's maybe a little more entertaining than those leagues, but on the other side, just flip side of the argument, like teams like Dortmund who push Bayern or a few of the teams who push PSG, it was even then, it's like Man City, it feels like they're invincible. Like it doesn't matter what you throw at them, they still come out on top. So,
but we can't give them the credit. It's like when we started celebrating the Liverpool quadruple before like they won anything. You know what I mean? Until they do it, until they win that treble, then it's done.